Everyone's out here having a good time and you are stuck in your head or fretting. So this is a reading on a relationship, one that's already started, or you're someone where it's like love is very much on your mind. When is it going to come? When is it going to come? And the very first card that came out is the Feeling Safe card, along with Romantic Partner. So the very first thing or message that's coming through is reassurance. So you must be really fretting a bit. There's no need to worry, right? Whether it's a connection that's already begun or one that's just started, you're being asked to kind of put your worries and your concerns aside. But we'll dig into it. So I'm going to have a look at your energy, their energy, the energy of your connection, what the advice is, and sort of where this is headed, what is the likely outcome. So what's interesting is that along with Romantic Partner and Feeling Safe, there's the New Opportunity and New Location card that both came out together. So there's a lot of like new energy, new cycle beginning. You have a few aces as well. Things are about to change quite quickly. If you have been thinking about going somewhere new, somewhere you haven't been before, then yeah, do it. Go for it. The cards that came up for your energy, it's like a little bit heavy. So there is 5 of Cups. There seems to be a lot of disappointment. You're feeling quite like disheartened about this whole situation or this connection. And it's come out with the 10 of Cups and Father of Cups reversed, which are normally fairly happy cards, right? But you've got them in quite a sad position. So what I'm seeing is that with the 5 of Cups, your perspective is very dark at the moment. You're very much concentrating on the negatives. And with it coming out with the Feeling Safe card, it's about self-protection, self-preservation. It's a habit that you've had for a while. And you think it keeps you safe, but actually it has the opposite effect. It's draining your energy. I'm feeling like irritation as well. And not only is it draining your energy and causing you to see things from a very dark perspective, it's also causing you to miss out on seeing what's good, right? What is happy around. You've got the 3 of Cups. So maybe right now the romantic relationship and connection in your life is disappointing you. It's not living up to your expectations. But actually, if you were paying attention, there's a lot of like other friendships or other relationships that are really thriving, that are there for you. It's very noisy today. It's very chaotic. Everyone's out having a good time. So yeah, there's a sense of frustration almost, and like impatience, even resentment towards whoever this other person is that's on your mind. And that's building up some pretty heavy negative energy that even if you're not saying it out loud, like it's being felt. So yeah, it would be really good to kind of lighten up a bit and spend some time with friends, anyone who makes you laugh, anyone that you feel like you can fully be yourself around, and just enjoy fully bathing in that energy. And also, not just with friendship, but you have some kind of new opportunity coming through that's not necessarily related to this connection. It seemed like a little sort of side note as a message. It was like new opportunity. It came up with 8 of Wands and also the Tower reversed and 9 of Cups. So there's something coming in very quickly that's going to surprise you. It's a wish fulfillment. It's something that you've been wanting for a long time. And I think you've almost been distracted by kind of the drama of this connection, that you forgot you even asked for this thing, or that you were even wishing for this thing, and it's going to come out of left field and really bring a lot of like joy and happiness that's around the corner. For some of you, it will actually be related to the connection, where some kind of communication will come through right when you're not expecting it. Right? I'm hearing that you were maybe expecting like either no message or like an angry message, and then you get through like a loving one or a funny one, or you think that it's done and then suddenly like they're asking you out on a date, they've put a lot of effort in, something along the lines of that, if it's to do with the connection. Otherwise, it's some kind of exciting like passion project job opportunity. Let's have a look at their energy. They've got the Hermit and 4 of Cups reversed. So there is this sense of withdrawal, of avoidance. They may be ghosting, or at least like energetically, they're just, I'm getting this feeling of like the rug pulled out from under your feet, like they were there and now they're not. They're in a place of, I'm hearing like taking things for granted, in a very like dissatisfied place. So actually there's a bit of mirroring going on. You're both looking at it from quite like a disheartened perspective and seeing like the negatives and exacerbating them more than the positives. But for your person's energy, it's also come out with the 2 of Cups. So despite everything, they're wanting reconciliation, they're wanting connection. They're feeling like they are desiring to be romantic too. So this may come through as hot and cold energy or mixed messages, and they're not doing it to try to mess with you. It's not coming from like an intentionally nasty place. It's they're genuinely confused as well, and probably mostly need patience. I did ask about the shared energy between the 2 of you, and yes, I can see why you're both seeing things from quite a dark perspective. You've got the Devil and then also 10 of Wands. So this feeling of like burden, of just like, not being able to see like any kind of resolution to some kind of issue. All of your like bad habits, your shadow side, you guys are triggering the shit out of each other with that. There's maybe like alongside this a layer of tension as well, of that nature, of like a sensual nature that's going sort of unanswered, that's also frustrated and causing more friction too. Like adding more fire to an already heavy, fiery energy. And along with that, you've had Father of Wands and Son of Pentacles. So I'm getting that this moment, maybe more so, actually no, for both of you, is about developing your healing skills, like working through your own shadows so you can step into like a balanced version of who you're meant to be. and that it is like a path that's best taken with a slow and steady manner, with the Son of Pentacles coming out. And then what was the advice for the connection? Yeah, the advice was very strongly about shifting your perspective. So you've got Daughter of Pentacles. There's like this club of people with cool, unusual cars who come and meet here. You've got Daughter of Pentacles, and you've got 3 of Wands, and you've also got 8 of Swords. So yeah, like, however you're thinking about this, the advice is to flip that on its head and to shift. So especially with this card, it's 3 of Wands, so there's some nature of like planning about it, but I also really take it as, in a black and white world, can you see the rainbow? Can you see the positive aspects? And you're really being asked, and I can see like you're already doing it, so good job, keep going. It's not easy to maintain, but yeah, it's really about doing your best to trust and to see the positive and see the rainbow, while it's not yet showing up in the 3D world. And to take the approach of seeing things with fresh eyes, of seeing things from like a very childlike perspective, a very innocent perspective. So kind of like almost assuming that the other party has the best intentions with everything that they're doing, that it's more innocent rather than, yeah, like insidious. And finally, what is the likely outcome of this whole situation? We don't get to know. It's a secret. What came up for likely outcome is High Priestess reversed and Ace of Swords. So what we do know is it's definitely some kind of new beginning, right? There will be like a fresh start. There will be communication as well that's, yeah, like different to what you've experienced before in this connection. And that beyond that, it's like this, you know, let yourself be surprised. You need to be okay with not knowing. That's kind of the point. Like, can you maintain this positive attitude and this positive mindset and this sense of like trust and surrender without first knowing for sure that it's going to turn out well, right? It's easy to have faith if you already know. This is about like being able to stand firm in your certainty when everything is uncertain. But then also, like, it is High Priestess reverse, so on some level, you know. On some level deep down, you know. You just don't fully trust it.